Welcome to the clinical cookout.
So let's discuss Black people in therapy. Right now, about 21% of Black people in the United States have a diagnosable mental health issue. Even if you don't go to the doctor and you don't get diagnosed, it doesn't mean that you don't have a mental health problem. It just means that you haven't been diagnosed. So it's important to go have that looked at. Now, we have a lot of mental health problems, but we don't always have a lot of access to mental health care. Or do we? All right, so let's get into it. We are a collectivist culture as Black people. We use our aunts, uncles, sisters, cousins, anybody who will help us out with our kids, anybody who help us out through this thing called life. Sometimes we help each other pay for college. We use each other to get along. So we go along and we get along. But whenever we lose family members, we don't go seek grief therapy. We just kind of try to soldier through it. Whenever we have financial problems, we try to soldier through it. We face racial trauma, racial discrimination. We have all the ills of society on our back, but we often try to struggle through it. A lot of people might say, well, why would you struggle through that? Why would you keep on going? Because when you look in the mental health career field, you don't see Black therapists everywhere. There's not a lot of places that you can go that somebody can go and understand your struggle. I can't count how many people I've heard say, well, could it be that she didn't like your shoes and then you thought she was racist? Or could it be that she didn't like your hair? Or was your hair not in regulation to the company? You know what I mean? Other cultures don't always understand. That's not to say that you only have to go to a Black therapist, but it is to say that it's harder to find what you're looking for in therapy whenever people don't understand your plight. I'm going to give you some resources, okay? If you are an African American person and you are looking for therapy and you need to have it from somebody who looks like you can go on Psychology Today. Now, I'm going to refer you to Psychology Today because on Psychology Today, you can literally look at the bio of somebody. You can look at what they look like, and you can kind of see and feel out who might be for you. It might not even be an African American. It might just be somebody with maybe some shared experiences, but you can actually look at the resume of somebody in the bio on Psychology Today and decide who is for you. There's also therapy for Black girls, and then there's a Black therapist directory. Each of these resources are going to be what you need if you're going to be looking for somebody that's going to be able to relate to you in therapy. So a lot of times we have not because we ask not. So I just gave them to you. Now go ahead and go look into it if you want to talk to somebody about some stuff. All right? Peace.
Talk to